So I know this isn't the kind of stuff I normally do, but I really like movies and I also really like Minecraft. So I thought I'd do this video showcasing some movie posters that I recreated on banners in Minecraft. Alright, first up we have this. Pretty easy to guess, it's a Spider-Man movie poster. Now, this isn't actually my original creation. Credit should be given to Average Tuna and his video for cinema build hacks, which I will link down in the description below. Be sure to check him out. He showed me how to do this, and this is actually where I got the idea for the rest of the video. Right, next up, it's supposed to be a poster for Star Wars. Again, this is another one of the posters done by Average Tuna, and it's supposed to be Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Though I decided to expand upon his idea, and I did 3 posters to represent all 3 movies in the original trilogy. The blue lightsaber representing Star Wars: A New Hope, the red lightsaber representing Empire Strikes Back, and then the green lightsaber for Return of the Jedi. Alright, next up we have this. Again, this should be pretty obvious for you to guess. It's a Batman poster. This actually was not from Average Tuna. This actually came from Labella Gaming, who is doing a video on Halloween poster build hacks. One of the designs that they gave me was a bat with a purple background, though I just decided to replace it with a yellow background, and there you go, got Batman. So yeah, that's all the posters that I saw from other people. Shout out to them and give them credit. The rest of these, however, are just what I got out of experimenting. Alright, so first up, this should be pretty obvious for you to guess. It's a recreation of the iconic poster for Jaws. It's obviously the only major difference is that I don't have the woman who's about to get eaten by Bruce, but also there's a little bit of red down below. It was between white for the to represent the teeth or red to represent the inside of the mouth, and I thought it looked better this way. There is a little red in the poster, I just think it looks better. Alright, next up, again, this should be pretty obvious for you. It's supposed to be Beetlejuice. Obviously, black and white stripe. Sue was easy to create, and then I used the flower banner pattern to create the hair, and then obviously a circle in the center for his head, and bada bang, you got Beetlejuice. Alright, next up, again, this should be pretty obvious, even without the 4 little people on the yellow brick road. It's obviously the Wizard of Oz. Again, pretty simple build, just Emerald City and the yellow brick road, and, you know, people will know it, obviously. Alright, this next one, I don't know if you can tell what this one is, but it's supposed to be a recreation of the Avengers poster, recreating the symbol, the big A and stuff. Next up we have this, which is supposed to be, obviously it's the Ring. This is probably one of the more simple and easiest posters that I've had to recreate. And next to that we have the poster for 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is represented by the character of Hal. Alright, and this next one, you should probably be able to guess what this one is, but this one I have taken liberties with. It's the poster for The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I recreated the image of the spiral hill by using the Mojang symbol banner pattern, though I did have to take major liberty again because the spiral hill is supposed to be facing the other way, but the Mojang symbol just only faces one way. So really the only way that you can view this correctly is if you view it from behind. You know, if you want to recreate this poster, I feel like this is one of the more complex posters. I'll show you how to do it right here. So yeah, there it is. There's the ingredients right there. You know, if you want to recreate it, go ahead. Alright, this next one is supposed to be a poster for Star Trek. Trying to recreate the Starfleet symbol. There is a star in the center, but I couldn't get that much detail in it, but I hope it's, you know, adequate. Alright, this next one, maybe a little bit ambiguous, but it's supposed to be a poster for X-Men. Following this, we have a poster, you can probably guess, it's supposed to be Superman. Couldn't put the shield around it, but it's pretty obvious. And it's keeping with the superhero theme. Right next to that we have a Wonder Woman poster. Alright, and this one may be a somewhat more obscure movie, but it's supposed to be recreating the poster for 12 Monkeys, the Terry Gilliam movie 12 Monkeys. Alright, and next up, well, it's supposed to be The Lion King. It's supposed to be recreating Pride Rock from The Lion King. Alright, and next up, well, I'll give you a hint, it's another Disney movie, or rather a Pixar movie. It's supposed to be The Incredibles. Alright, next up, once again, another Pixar movie. It's supposed to be Finding Nemo. Alright, this next poster, I don't know if you can tell what that is, but it is a crude rendering of the poster for How to Train Your Dragon. Alright, okay, these are actually two posters that I have, but you can probably tell just from the black and white and the red outline with a line in the center. It's obviously supposed to be Ghostbusters. I did two different designs for this, one with a more detailed, ghost with a creeper face, and another one which had a more simplistic look. But obviously you can still tell what movie I was going for. And you can decide in the comment section below which one you prefer. Right, and this next one, it's supposed to be recreating the poster for Pirates of the Caribbean. Obviously the skull and crossbones, and then I did something to create the bandana on top of it. Right, and this is probably one of the hardest ones I've had to try and create. It's supposed to be the Death's Head moth from Silence of the Lambs. I had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to create a poster for that film, but I hope you like it at least, or at least the effort. Alright, and this last one, again, is probably a little more ambiguous, but it's supposed to be The Shining. And it's supposed to be the hallways of the Overlook Hotel with the elevators, the blood-filled elevators at the end of the hall. Alright, and finally, we have one last poster. I don't quite remember what this is supposed to be, but my guess is I was trying to do a poster for Schindler's List. And that's the best I can think of for how I created this poster. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a comment or subscribe or something. And if you have your own ideas for movie posters, be sure to put that down in the comment section as well. And I'll see you later. Take care.